Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with the Turn and Burn Project Pan update. Obviously I'm behind on my filming, but I'm trying to catch up. And at least get to something relatively close. But I have 7 empties out of 10, that's always awesome. And I have 3 things remaining, and I have 7 new things rolling in. So let's see, just starting at the top, I did finally finish this PopSugar lip gloss. I managed to scrape it out pretty well. There's still some clinging now that's like settled. I don't care. I'm not going to bother any further with it. Considering I lost this at one point, I think I've gotten as much out of it as I really can. So I forgot to weigh it, but last time it weighed 6.0 grams. And now, thankfully, I have my scale right in front of me. Now it weighs 4.8, so I definitely got a crap ton out of it. Next, I finished the Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet Enzyme Cleansing Balm. Last time it was 14.3 grams. I got excited, guys. I apparently forgot to weigh anything, so I'm just gonna have to leave my thing open. And empty, it weighs 13.4 grams. I thought it weighed the same thing for a second there. Next, I finished the Shani Darden Retinol Serum. It went from 12.6 grams to 11.9. Very thrilled I finished this sucker. It is because this like rolled over from a different project pan that I kind of forgot about it in. It is the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. It was here last time and I used it up. I actually used it up this past weekend at... No, wait, I used it up Easter Sunday because we were outside for that. I thought I might have brought it with me to the family reunion I went to this past weekend, but no, I brought something else. But that is now done. I finished my Kensie perfume. It went from 14.7 to 10.8 grams. I finished literally just the other day, so this was one more empty. The Ulta Beauty Frosted Berry that has a hair stuck to it body wash. It was up to here when I rolled it in, and it is now empty. And finally, I finished the Tocca Body Scrub in Giulietta. It was basically, it was so full that it was actually like still sealed shut. And hopefully you could see now, I could certainly open it up and get enough for like, to use as a hand scrub one day, but I'm not going to do that. So I only really have 3 things remaining. I still have my IGK shampoo and conditioner. They are the first class detoxifying charcoal shampoo and weightless replenishing conditioner. They were at about the halfway point when I rolled them in, but now they're so little I have to leave them sitting upside down. Consider them basically done. If I had showered today, they would be done, but I was lazy and did not. I have my Grown Alchemist Gentle Gel Facial Cleanser, and this is the one I have to mark with a nail polish. I had to run and grab it. I started all the way up here. I'm now down to here. This will definitely be done by the next update along with the shampoo and conditioner. And I have my big box of Way masks, which thankfully they were still good because I'd had this for so long that I wasn't entirely sure, but I wasn't going to know until I opened one up. So it has 8 of these little mask pods in here, and I figured that was, even though this is technically a full-size product, it would work well for turn and burn. And I managed to finish all of the exfoliating brown sugar ones. So those are all done, and now I have the 4 purifying mud masks left. And those exfoliating ones really only gave me 1 use per pod. I might end up getting 2 uses out of these, but who knows? We'll see when we get there. And as for everything I'm rolling in, I'll talk about, what did I do with it? I'll talk about this first so I remember to. It is my big bag of perfume samples. And I want to pick 2 a month and work on them. So, but because I know I could work on more a month and I might show up with more empties of these a month, but I'm going to specifically pick 2 because I also want to use the 2 full-size perfumes that I have. I have the Versace Blue or something like that that my mother gave me. And then I have a Dossier fragrance that is actually supposed to be a dupe of this, I believe. It is the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. This is the one that I'm currently using. I packed it for a trip this weekend. because I mentioned earlier, I went to a family reunion. Hasn't been one in my family in many, many years, on my mom's side of the family specifically. So I brought this with me. It is currently not quite halfway, about a third used up. And I do hang on to the boxes and little things for empties purposes, so I could talk about, you know, scent notes and whatnot. And the other one I grabbed is the Viva La Juicy. I do really like this fragrance, which is like the complete opposite of this one, but I like them both. So I will make sure to use up these two by next time. And if I finish up more, I will show them to you as well. I don't know how many I have. I have a lot. 14 in here currently, not counting the 2 down there. No, every time you get like a sample bag from Ulta, they always throw in a couple of perfume samples. That's really where mine come from. I got this one in a Sephora order because I know I like it, but very rarely do I pick out perfume samples from like samples for orders and stuff like that, because I don't use them. I forget about them. Next thing that I'm rolling in is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Facial Cleanser. I got this in an Ipsy bag in January. We are starting all the way up here. I know I still have a cleanser in here, but that will be done relatively soon, so I just went ahead and picked out my next one. I also have a First Aid Beauty Hydrating Serum. I think I only got this in March from Ipsy. It's all the way down to here. It's already like halfway used up, so I figured why not? Something I got from Ipsy last year. Because that's where a lot of my little minis come from. If they don't come from like Ulta goodie bags, they come from Ipsy. So this is the Cliv Multi-Hyaluronic Hydrating Toner. It is up to here. It was very nice when I used it, but now I just want to knock it out and finish it out. Finish it up, even. And I get 2 hair products. First, I had the Camilla Rose Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. It's just like a hair product. Supposed to help with dry and frizzy hair, which I definitely have. It's actually really need to trim my hair right now. It currently weighs 85.7 grams. It's just this like goop right here. It does smell really nice. Like I thought it might smell like aloe, but it smells more like the instead of the aloe vera, it smells more like the macadamia oil, and it's really good. And next I have the Christoph Robin, what is this technically called? Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt, buried in the back of a drawer. I got this, I think, as like a VIB/VIB Rouge sample set ages ago. I'm not even a VIB this year for Sephora. It smells clarifying, so I could definitely get that used up. And the last thing I will have to insert a quick picture of because I forgot it in the other room, but it is from my current Ipsy bag, which is why I forgot it in the other room. It is a Goldfaden MD eye cream that I will give you a picture of right here. It's a little bitty thing, but it is worth $38.67 or $38.67. So some of those samples can really add up if you do the math on them. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for bearing with me the past God knows how long at this point of me being super late with updates, but eventually I will get better. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!